No.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
There is no investigation. This boy has.
There is not, really?
Don't say any F's and stuff.
There is no investigation. This boy has.
There is not, really? And this to me.
There is no investigation. This boy
There
has.
is not, really? And this to me. But I have to put her on the side. But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.
Live from the NBD Production Studios, you're in the lab with your host, Joshua Diaz. Good evening. How is everybody doing? It's good to be here.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
But I have to put her on the side to fill her foster care, and I don't want to do
what
that.
I got to do for me and my boys and my kids.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys. Oh.
Welcome, everybody. How are you this evening? I'm your host, Joshua Diaz. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Like you, we've been through so many things in the case of Summer Wells. It seems that every 2 or 3 weeks, something happens that gets us up in arms. Rightfully so. I mean, it's a very highly emotional situation. And, when we talk about this kind of stuff, I can only relate it to look, I typically don't, and I'm not here to slam people. I'm not here to do any of that, but somebody just put in the chat that Benny has turned on Dawn and Candace. I'm not exactly sure what you expected to happen, but I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. I'm not this is what happens in this case. People wheel right around, and once again we are talking about spring. What exactly, let me, and I want to address this here. And I appreciate your comment, but what exactly do you mean it's a turning point? What exactly could that mean? Do you think that there are people out there like Tim Mullins and Benny Keys and whoever else is out there, do you truly, truly think that these people that they know something that law enforcement doesn't? The only person, the only people that know anything is the people that actually committed the crime. And unless somebody can walk us where Summer is, us meaning law enforcement, or come up with something so incriminating that it puts the people in jail that are responsible for this mess. But there was never a circumstance where Don and Candace weren't the main suspects or aren't the main suspects in the disappearance of Summer. There never has been any other true suspects. And this whole phone talk, talking about some Mission Impossible download. It doesn't make any sense because it's not real. It's not real because you can get phone data from a server. You don't need the phone. And if you think that, you know, there's some grand conspiracy that yeah. do you remember the year 2000, 1999, December 31st? Here we go. Your computers will stop working. The entire power grid goes down. It's over, folks. We're going back to the 19th or we're going back to the 16th century. We're going back to medieval days. Well, yeah, everybody freaked out, went and bought a bunch of water, soup. All right. Well, why would that happen? Because what happens when it turns to the year 2000, our computers are not capable. Our computers are not capable, folks, of going from 1999 to 2000. Is not capable of it. Why it wasn't capable of it, I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't be capable of it, but they swore that it wouldn't. They swore that it was the end of our internet. It was the end of the world. And then 9:00 comes on, or sorry, midnight hits on the East Coast. Nothing happens. Somebody's sprinkler, maybe the sprinkler timing got messed up a little. And then after that, they said, no, it's West Coast time. Everything's ran on West Coast time, even though it's not. The reason it's not is because the stock market runs on West Coast or East Coast time, not West Coast time. Well, then guess what happens? It happens again. 12:00 strikes on the West Coast. And no, nothing happened again. Fast forward 2011, the Mayan calendar, folks, ends 2012. The Mayans have the most accurate calendar ever. This is when civilization ceases to exist, 2012. The Mayans said so. The Mayans said so, folks. They predicted this. It is the most accurate of all. (2012) comes December 12th or something, Guess what? It's 2022. Harold Camping, a very famous televangelist, swore he spoke with God. The end of the world is near, folks. And he gave an exact time, and nothing happened. I'm here to tell you to not believe in the fluff and the spin and the personal relationships of the people involved. The only thing that matters is where Summer is. I don't care who's falling out with who. I don't care who's ratting on who. I don't care about conversations that that happen on the phone that are a dance around about things that never get said out loud. I don't care unless Summer is found, or if somebody goes to jail. Okay. Now, am I saying that it's made up? That it's, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about personal relationships, one-off relationships, business managers, the church, the this, the that. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. We are so far beyond this, folks, that we have to realize that you don't believe in stuff until stuff happens, okay? There's nothing to indicate to me. There was just a rumor going around that Tim Mullins was arrested. Well, show me the arrest sheet. When you show me the arrest sheet, I'll believe you. You don't have one? I don't care. He was taken through a secret tunnel. Oh, really? Show me where that tunnel is. He was teleported. How does somebody teleport? All right. How do you teleport? Show me where the secret tunnel is. Show me where the teleporter is. Show me where the helicopter's flying over Ben Hill Road with a spotlight on him as the perp walk begins. And then let's talk. The problem is, I feel, and this is just me, and I had no intention of doing any kind of show today. Nothing, not even a nothing. But as somebody who is involved in this case, I have people that I care about that are invested in this case. And I feel as though some people do look in this direction for guidance, or not even guidance, but maybe just my opinion. Maybe there's somebody out there, and I've been reached out for my opinion, and I'm going to tell you my opinion. My opinion is, don't believe in anything until it happens. until there's an official report, until law enforcement stands in front of them, in front of a camera, and is talking to you. Don't care about these personal relationships and these fallouts. There's nothing to care about. The fact of the matter is, there was a whole bunch of noise tonight, and the lion sleeps quietly. There is no more noise. The noise is gone. Now we deal with the ripple effect, the calming, the calm after. The noise is done, folks. It's over. And if somebody comes out of, their stance of someone being guilty or not in this case, if somebody believes that they weren't and now they believe that they are, well, welcome. Welcome. Because that doesn't matter. I already assume that they're involved somehow. I already assume that Dawn and Candace have something to do with this. I already assume that not everybody's on the up and up. Call me a pessimist. I'll take that. I can be a pessimist. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But look what my pessimism has brought me. It's brought me peace. I had somebody message me earlier, say, "Hey, are you watching this?" And I said, "No." Why not? Because I've seen it. I've seen it. Second verse, same as the first. This is just a different, now it's just a different time. Look, we must maintain a certain amount of integrity. The circus definitely needs a tent over it ASAP. I don't understand. It's frustrating to me to know that good people get hoodwinked. I find it, reprehensible. And I think that as folks that seek logic, we try to understand people's motives. Why now? Why this? Why that? We can do this until I don't know, forever. Forever and ever. I don't know. I don't know what the motives are. I don't know. I don't know. But has anything, and I really want you to hear this right now. Is there anything or anyone out there? Has anything changed in the last 6 hours other than somebody's relationship in this case? which, by the way, has changed before. We saw it with other channels. When they get frustrated that they're not getting the answers that they want, they say, well, you know what? I'm going to just dump everything I got on you. Good on them. Fine. Fair enough. But nothing has changed. Nothing's changed. Some are still missing. And we're, I don't know what else to tell you. Other than that's what's the most important thing. Summer Wells, who went missing 9 months ago, is still nowhere to be found and not accounted for as of 5 minutes ago. Nothing's changed. Y2K, pardon me, soup. Get the top ramen, folks. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Not one thing other than a relationship that everybody thought was built on solid rock and not quicksand, folks. Let's not be those people. We've seen this story before. We've witnessed this story before. Summer's nowhere to be found. And yet we care that somebody turned on Candace. Well, they should turn on Candace because she's not giving answers that we're looking for. So of that, thank you, but it changes nothing as of to where Summer is. I don't care. Look, for when this case is all said and done, the person who tells or finds or leads or whatever, there are no heroes at the end of this. There is no knight in shining armor. There is unless Summer comes home alive, is found alive and well, there are no heroes. This isn't the movies. This isn't how it works. All right. This isn't a hero situation. It's just not how it works. Joy, as you came in, nothing has happened tonight, Joy. Nothing. I tell you that. It's not, nothing has changed. Thank you, Arkansas. I appreciate that very much. No, nothing's changed, folks. Nothing at all. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Suzanne, thank you very much. Kimberly, thank you as well. Very much. Appreciate that. Thank you for being a voice for Summer. Well, thank you for being here. And thank you for listening to what I have to say. I don't think that it is proper it's frustrating, but at the same time, I'm not really frustrated. But I'm frustrated for the people that have such big hearts that buy into it because they do. They do buy into it, folks. They do buy into it. And I'm not saying what was played tonight isn't interesting or whatever. But it unless it brings us to where Little Summer is, then that it doesn't matter. I have found it impossible that there are people that believe what Candace and Dawn are selling. I find that scary. I used to think, I would go, how could anybody believe the crap that they're shoveling on us? Because that's what it is. Thank you, Josh. Voice of reason, Little Summer needs to be found. That's the main thing. And that's the only reason that I am up right now at 11 o'clock at night. Later for some of you guys, that's for sure. I had no intention of being here. I had a show prepared for tomorrow. I was going to take the day off and do other things, other projects I was working with. But that, but I'm here for the people that I care about. My people that watch my show, that are curious of what my take of a situation is, and I appreciate you guys wanting to hear what I have to say. That's why I felt compelled. Nobody asked me to do this. I just felt compelled that I want you to know how I'm feeling. And I'm feeling the same way as I did yesterday and the day before. And that's it. But I don't think that getting people, hyped up means anything. I just don't. I find it disrespectful. And when people don't get the information that they thought that they may get, or that they wanted, or that they felt was owed to them, this isn't about anybody specific, but we've seen it time and time again, then that's when they turn. Fine. Exactly. But here's the thing. Not all of us need to get that close to know what we're being fed is not true. Yeah, it sucks getting lied to for a long time. And in my situation, in my circumstance, I think that it's rough to manipulate people's hearts when it comes to a little kid. I guess so, Deb. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it does, but I'm not here to call anybody. Not here to call anybody a fool, Deb. But thank you for your comment. I understand what you're saying and where you're coming from. The Wackadoodle Express. I've not heard the Wackadoodle Express, but I don't. Continue to be a source of comfort in this very painful reality. This poor little girl deserves such good long life. She'll likely never see. You're probably right. You're probably right. As horrible as that is. Thank you for being here for summer. Thank you, Purple Hearts. I appreciate that. And Susan, thank you so much for that as well. Very kind of you guys.
Wow. And somebody also.
Oops, my old screen was up. I find it extremely difficult to believe that this case is going to be solved in the manner that people seem to want it to get solved in. It's been 9 months. I believe that they've collected every piece of digital evidence that they can. I believe that they've interviewed every single person that they can and need to. I think the missing part of the investigation is finding out where Summer is. Now, why that's obviously so important is if you find a body and you can do an autopsy to determine manner of death, that is always important in these cases. Manner of death is huge, but it's not always, the end all be all. But I feel as though that they've collected a significant amount of digital evidence. I'm sure that I don't know who else they're going to interview. Is there anybody else to interview? Probably not. I think that you're kind of maxed out on who you're going to interview. I mean, they already talked to Jose a long time ago. But now that a character in the case that we've known about for a while and didn't know that if we would hear from, well, we've heard from him now. We've heard from him. And now the worm has turned on other situations. Fine, fair enough. But I haven't learned anything new that I didn't already think in my heart tonight. Summer's still missing. And that's just the long and short of it, folks. I'm talking turkey. I don't know what else to tell you. There's nothing more that I want to hear. I'll listen to Don, Candace, if they have something to say. But I don't care about their friends. I don't care about their friends, and I don't care about I just don't care. And I don't know where the FBI's been today or who the FBI is coming who the FBI has talked to. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't confirm anything. And if somebody can confirm for me, fine. But the fact is that people lie. I'm not saying that that's what's going on, but I'm saying that people do absolutely lie. That people absolutely prey on vulnerability.
But I
Yes, absolutely. I've interviewed Brandy. Absolutely. Absolutely. What's missing to get someone arrested that we've overlooked? Well, there's a lot of things that we don't know. Somebody tell me, and you can put it up, a tangible piece of speculation that's came out that we can confirm for 100% fact. Not just somebody's word, but fact. Anybody. Give me an example. I just don't know if there is one, is there? See, we don't even know who was at the swimming hole, if Summer went swimming, if Hunter went swimming, uh whose twisted tea was it? We don't know anything. Somebody give me something. The facts of the case, there are no facts. Nothing has been affected. I'll tell you the one fact. Summer Wells is missing, and nobody is saying where she is. Nobody seems to know where she is, but we don't even know if that's a fact. Actually, we do know that's a fact. Somebody knows exactly where she is. Summer is missing. That's a fact. That's right. I don't know any other facts. Somebody said timestamp. Timestamp? I don't even believe leaked text messages. You can edit that. I don't even know if 5 people were there. It could have been 6 people. It's reported that there was a stranger up there too. There was a stranger up there. 5 people were at the Wells house on June 15th. One or all of them, no. Not a fact. Who even knows when she was last seen? I don't believe her brother saw her if she was watching TV, but I think they were outside. But no one knows anything as a fact. I agree with that. The Walgreens prescription pickup, don't they have that documented? Who's they? Who's they? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it? Did law enforcement share it? I don't know. I don't know. Mimi, the only thing that tells me that the boys were actually taken was that it was reported on the news that they showed up to a hearing at court. So I believe that. June 15th isn't even a fact. It's not, except that that would mean that many people were lying. Allie, Hunter, Candace, Dawn. Allie, Dawn. And who knows what the boys have to say. But all of them claim that they saw Summer on June 15th. House is gross. That's a fact. Donna's in jail. Another fact. All right. That's a fact. Sneaky. All right. Yes, the age was given incorrectly. Absolutely. Summer was a precious child. Fact. No one can get the timeline straight. Why would you release info before arrests are made? This would give time to get rid of everything or everything of evidence. What another prank with good actors. Yeah, how do we know that all this isn't just another joke? Ha ha ha. It's possible. I mean, it is possible that it's just another joke. Remember, Dawn was absolutely going to jail. There were arrest records from 1978 going around saying that Dawn had been arrested. 1978. I looked it up. I remember that day very, very well. I even heard the crying phone call. Still didn't believe it. If Dawn had been arrested, there would have been, I mean, it would have been very well known. Dawn is arrested, and it is very well known. Candace lost her whole family. Fact. Absolutely, she did. Nobody was the children's hero. I gotta tell you, and the fact that you're up here in this chat right now talking about somebody, nobody cares. First and foremost, I'll just address this person. Nobody cares. It's not about you. All right. Nobody cares. I just want you to know that. This is about Summer, not about you. When I have a title, when I have a title with your name in it, you can come on in and talk. But until then, get lost. I'm talking about a little kid that's missing. You're not welcome. Narcissism at its finest. And that's another problem with this case, is the narcissism around everybody. People can email. You want to send an email, feel free. That's not what this is about. But never been in my room before. You never be in my room again. I mean, come on. Narcissism at its finest. Everybody wants to be a hero. I'm a hero. I'm going to be a hero. Nobody's going to be a hero. There's nobody in this situation that's going to be a hero that comes out of this unless Summer is found alive. And, will she be found alive? It's hard to say. I suspect no. But there's nothing wrong with holding on to hope. I've said that before. I'll say it again. Dawn and Candace know what happened to Summer. Everybody knows that. People have pretended to not know, but everybody knows and everybody suspects. Everybody suspects. And so when somebody turns their back and says, "Oh, I knew it." Well, I'm glad that you do now. And look, welcome to what we've all known. We don't need that extra whoever and whatever you need. We don't need that. I've known. I don't know what happened to Summer, but I know who knows what happened to her. You can't tell me that they don't know anything. And everything that she says is more incriminating than the next. I mean, do you think that if Summer is found and that she is not alive, do you really truly think that this right here won't be played in a court of law?
I'm going to do what I got to do for me and my boys and my kids.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.
That, my friends, if there is a trial, you can guarantee that will be played.
I'm going to do what I got to do for me and my boys and my kids.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.
And so you tell me that a jury of 12 is sitting there and they have the mother accused of knowing what happened to her, or whatever they charge her with, child neglect or covering up an accident or whatever she's charged with. And look, this is what she said 2 months before she was found, folks. Jury, I want you to listen to what she says here.
I'm going to do what I got to do for me and my boys and my kids.
But I have to put her on the side and worry about the boys.
That goes right into the evidence. Drop it in. I'm more interested in hearing that stuff. That's the stuff I'm interested in hearing. That is the evidence. Dawn talking about her being in a grave.
Hey everyone, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm hoping everyone's doing okay tonight. My phone's going crazy. I don't know what's going on with my phone tonight. But I'm just if nothing should no means to anybody tonight. I love y'all. I hope everybody's doing okay. My friends, my dear friends, yeah, they're hitting me up, but it's okay tonight. I'm so glad to have y'all over here tonight. And
Being around from 110, 110 Ben Hill Road off of Beach Creek should be the first residence on your right. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
You probably just got the alert on your phones that there is now an Amber Alert issued for that missing 5-year-old out of Hawkins County, Tennessee. I want to show you her picture right now. This is Summer Wells. Summer Wells. Summer Wells. Summer Wells. Summer Wells.
Summer Wells.
Summer Wells.
Summer Wells.
Summer Wells.
Summer Wells. She went missing at 7:30 last night. They have not been able to find her since then. Now, they did issue an endangered child alert last night. The TBI has now upgraded that to an Amber
Tuesday,
Alert.
June
What that
15th,
means is they
2021. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigations issued an endangered child alert for missing Summer Moon Utah Wells. Her family reported last seeing the 5-year-old around 6:30 p.m. Tuesday. She was last seen wearing a pink shirt, gray shorts, and she was possibly barefoot when she went missing. June 16th, 2021. The search for 5-year-old Summer Wells continues this evening. Many of you are asking if there's a suspect or vehicle description. We do not have one. Should we develop that type of information, we will share it with you immediately. June 16th, 2021. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation tweets, new information and growing concern about the well-being of Summer Wells has us now issuing a statewide Amber Alert. She's 3 foot tall, 40 pounds, with blonde hair and blue eyes, and was last seen wearing gray pants and a pink shirt. June 16th, 2021. Missing 5-year-old Summer Wells may now have shorter hair than pictured in our earlier alerts. June 17th, 2021. Crews said they have searched more than 680 acres by the end of the day Thursday. The TBI asked community members of Ben Hill Road area to check their surveillance and or trail cameras for videos or photos of Summer. The agency also asked people to check their properties for signs of was kidnapped while playing outside.
And I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said she went downstairs, mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I don't go on walks around here or runs because I'm scared of the bears and snakes.
The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk,
I don't go on walks around here.
came home, now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
Well, I knew right away that she was abducted. You know, I knew that right away, and that's what I told them from the beginning.
The FBI's Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team even came to Beach Creek. That's a team dedicated to investigative, technical, analytical, and resource assistance on site during non-family child abductions, ransom child abductions, and mysterious disappearances of children.
We brought the FBI card team in, and everything that they can find, there was no indication whatsoever of child abduction.
Well, I knew right away that she was abducted. My biggest fear is, you know, her being tormented or locked in a dungeon or basement or something, because she loved to be outside all the time. That was her, unfortunately, her downfall, the boys would be inside and we'd be like, "Where's Summer? Why'd you leave her out there alone?"
She went downstairs, mom, to play with her toys in the playroom.
She loved to be outside all the time. That was her, unfortunately, her downfall.
I mean, that'll all be played at the trial, as it should be. She's in the basement. She loved to be outside, but for some reason in the middle of the day, she's down in the basement. She says that somebody came up there and took her, but Dawn says she got abducted while playing outside. Can't even get stories straight to save our lives. Nothing is a fact. I don't believe in anything until it happens. There's nothing to indicate to me that anything that has been said tonight or in the last 5 days changes anything and doesn't tell us where Summer is. It doesn't change anything. It's fuel for the fire. It's speculation. It's a reality TV drama. It's not about anybody in particular or one person. The only person it's about is Summer, and that's it. And that's all that matters. Absolutely. Her downfall was being outside. Josh, at this point, you're beginning to feel like family. Thank you for coming on here tonight. We're so invested in justice for Summer. Well, thank you guys for showing up. Too many sick people around precious children. That's the major problem. That's the major problem. Like I said, Y2K, the Mayan calendar. Unfortunately, she is connected to these disgusting people. Well, I agree. It's a disgusting thing to say. It's absolutely disgusting thing to say. And I hope that maybe anybody that watches this or questions anything tonight, I want to just tell you that there's nothing new. Sensationalism at its finest. Every day I find new ways to be disappointed. But I don't let it bother me anymore. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6. Get some sleep.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
There is no investigation. This boy has.
There is not really this to me.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
There is no investigation. This boy
There
has.
is not really this to me.
There is no.
Don't say any
There
F's
is no
and stuff.
investigation. This boy
There
has.
is not really this to me.
Don't say any F's and stuff.
There is no investigation. This boy has.
Don't say any F's and stuff.